Hello, today I am bringing the I don't know what it's called tag because I forgot to check. It's a writery tag anyway. I was tagged to do this by, well, inadvertently tagged. I kind of just was like, I'm going to do that, by Girls, Pals and Other Worlds. I will link her down below. Check her out. She's a lovely lady and videos are wicked. Anyway, so let's get into this. This is just about sort of writerly habits, really. I would give you the name, but as I say, I forgot to check what that was. So the first question, what do you eat/drink while writing? I don't really eat while writing, because to be honest, doesn't work. Tea, I drink tea. Chai tea with no milk. And 3 sugars. My voice. And second question, what do you listen to while you're writing? This is going to be quite bland, to be honest. I don't listen to anything. Sometimes I might have a bit of music on if I'm just like editing or something, but I find when you're actually writing, having music on is very distracting to the process of writing. It's nice. I just like to have complete peace and quiet, no telly on, no nothing, just get down to it, because otherwise I find I use it as a procrastination excuse and get distracted. That is why. And number 3, my biggest distraction. It's kind of 2 things really, the internet and reading. Reading's a bad one. The internet, yeah, I tend to do this thing of, I'll watch some YouTube videos before I start and then 2 hours later. And writing, I just think because I love reading so much, and reading's what I always want to be doing, so writing takes me away from reading. Number 5, my writer joy. Oh no, number 4. We skipped a question. My writer horror, what's the worst thing that's happened to me when I've been writing? I don't really know, to be honest. I suppose just writer's block is the worst thing. I've never had, lost any of my writing or anything like that, but that would be devastating and would be the worst thing. I always worry that my computer's going to break and I'm going to lose it all. And I should back it up, but, it's getting around to doing that. One day I will learn my lesson, but there we go. No, that's never happened to me so far. I think, writer's block, to be honest, is probably the worst thing, where it's when you're sort of in between projects and you just have absolutely no clue even where to start with a new project. And it's like, as much as you should embrace that time and just be like, it's fine, I won't write at the minute until something sort of inspiration strikes me, but yeah, it kind of comes with a lot of feelings of guilt and stuff. So that's probably my worst writer horror, really. I've been quite lucky in that way. Oh, and bad feedback. Bad feedback is always a horror. A horror! My number 5, my writer joy, the best thing that happens to me when I'm writing, or my rewards. The best thing, I have to say, is the feeling of finally finishing a piece. That is just that elation of, or equally when something's going really well and the ideas are just flowing and you've got loads and loads of words out, yeah, it doesn't happen often when things work like that, but when they do, it's such a buzz and it feels so lovely and you just feel so complete. And in terms of rewards, I suppose I sort of say to myself, I'll do sort of 1,000 words and then I'll let myself relax and read a book or something. I might work for half an hour and then say I can watch a YouTube video or have a cup of tea. Sad life I live, I know. Whoa, just too exciting. Right, number 6, my writer crew. Who do I communicate or not communicate with when I am writing? Anyone. To be honest, I do not communicate with anyone. I try not to anyway. My partner does. I do find him a distraction. And at the moment, we're sort of living in an open plan space, so everything is in one. So there's no sort of writing room that I can go away to. I'm really looking forward to, if we move, sort of having my own writing room where I can just lock myself in with my house bunny, who will be living in my writing room, and we'll just get down to it. Whereas now at the moment when he's here, and especially when he's home, he watches the telly and I'm like, you're spoiling my creative buzz. But no, so I try not to communicate when writing. It's kind of nice though, if you sort of have been writing for quite a while, to take your computer off and take your headphones off. Why would you have headphones on when you're writing? I don't know. So it's kind of nice to sort of turn the computer off or put down your pad and go out and chat with somebody for a few minutes just to make yourself feel a bit more human before getting back to it. But yeah, in terms of actually the writing process, I try not to communicate really. 7, what makes me productive? When I first saw this question, I was going to say nothing, just pure willpower. But actually thinking about it, what makes me productive probably is I read my writing magazines before I start. Maybe I'll have half an hour of reading those, and reading about other people writing sort of makes me want to kickstart myself into writing, or even watching maybe YouTube videos about writing, which there aren't enough of, I have to say. Although I did find an excellent Writerly series that I will link below. Definitely check it out if you're sort of an aspiring writer. It was sort of put in one of my writing magazines to go and check it out if you're a new writer, and it's really good. It's like it's this tutor lady who sort of adopts people who've written like their first few chapters, and she takes them to a publisher first, and the publisher sort of reads through it and says what's wrong with it. She then takes them to somebody else who helps them improve it, and then they improve it and then go back to the publisher, and yeah, it's just like it's good. That description was probably really, really bad, but you should check it out. Check it out. Number 8. What is your writing peeve, either that others do or you do? There's many things some writers do that with me, but I'm not gonna, diss writers. Everybody's good in their own way. I'm gonna say my peeve. I think probably just my distraction technique and the way that I generally just can't stick to a routine with my writing. The final question, share something you have written. That wasn't quite the question, but that's what it has become. I'm going to share with you the first paragraphy bitty of a story I recently entered into a competition. I will not be able to share this whole thing. I know that sometimes it's annoying if you sort of hear the first paragraph and like it and you want to read the rest. I won't be able to share this because it's currently in for a competition and I'm not allowed to use it anywhere else at the moment. But yeah, sorry. If you want it and it ever gets published, I'll tell you where it's published and then you can read the rest of it. It's called Love is a Pit Bull. First love is not all puppies. It is Rottweilers and Pit Bulls. If you want to talk about love at all, we need to be realistic. It's definitely somewhere on the dangerous dog scale. Artie was a pit bull, not a puppy. Me, I was just a kitten on the road for the first time with no idea of the car that was about to tear me to pieces. That's that. Bye. Oh, no, yeah, tagging. I'm not going to tag anyone. I don't know enough people, as I always say. Yeah, but I feel like I'm outstretching. I'm stretching out. I've got 14 subscribers now. Woo! Which I know to everyone else, like, I've got hundreds. I don't care. 14? That's exciting for me. All right. Bye.